When the mass or the many people in a particular country or society are already ignorant and delusional and comfortable and pleasurable and unconscious for the majority of their lives, then neither will they be able to accept and carry forward great causes and ideas to their actualization and execution for the betterment of society, the welfare of the future generations, or for the good of the present, nor will they be able to fulfill their own dreams, obviously, or develop consciousness, cultivate authenticity, truthfulness, self knowledge, not because they're inherently bad, but because they choose to remain ignorant. They always persist in all of their evils, which have already caused them a lot of knowledge and success and change anyways in one or another, because then again they have been systematically trained and taught by the entirety of the modern system itself to stay ignorant, to choose and pursue competition, argumentation and toxicity and pretense and ignorance as much as they possibly can, because again they are devoid of critical thinking, or they just do not have the capability or capacity to engage individual mindset, independent basically thinking and perception, because they are unwilling to think, because thinking threatens their existing perception and knowledge, which they don't want to dismantle anyways in one or another, because then again they are divorced from the superiority of intellect, wisdom, critical thinking, which is kind of not their fault, but because intellect is not fairly or evenly distributed in everyone in the world. So that is the problem. But then again, they destroy everything, because when the many become comfortable with anything and everything that the state offers, that the government manufactures, engineers for them, that is inequality, poverty, corruption, evil, division, and basically lynching and many other problems, then obviously those things become inevitable. They will continue to exist and happen because the many are silent, because the many are unemployed and treated with unfairness, injustice, inequality. But then again, there are many people in this country. So the problem obviously are a lot of things, and they are multidimensional and multidirectional dynamic at the same time. So the best way to move forward is to develop and cultivate one's own line of thinking and ambition and meaning, and to create self-knowledge and consciousness, and develop as much authenticity, truthfulness, humility, compassion as we possibly can in our relations and communications with each other, particularly with the ignorant, because they're weak enough to persist in the delusion, because they always show persistence in the existing ideas without changing ones, because they're addicted to conventional narratives, to nationalistic superiority